Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to Victor Fashion Update Victoria. Usually on today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful gown. If that's what you want to wear. Hi guys, you're welcome once again. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you subscribe and turn off notification button to see more of my video. Returning subscriber, you know I love you guys, and my new subscriber, you're welcome to the family. So let's get right to today's video. The first thing that we're going to cut is the down part of the dress, and the first thing that we are going to do, as what I'm chalking, I measure the length, the full length, then I minus the half length, then the other one, that is for the down part. So after that, after I measure the length of the down part, I measure from our waist to our hip line, and that is 8 inches. Yes, from our waist to our hip line. Some is always 10 inches, 7 inches, 8 inches, 12, depends on how your hip is down. So after that, we are going to I'm cutting the back first, and I'm going to be placing the zip allowance, and that is, I used 1.5 because this dress is actually drawing. You can use 2 inches if you want. Are you welcome to the farm? As you can see, I dragged it for you to know that this dress is drawing. So the next thing is divide your waist by 2. Let me advise you about this: do not add 1 inch just the way I did. If you are using drawing materials like I'm using, just use the person measurement. You don't have to add 1 inch just the way I did. I added 1 inch to it, and later on I had to cut it away because the dress is actually drawing. So I measured a hip and divided by 4 and add 1 inch to it. I measure from my waist to a new line measurement. For her, I'm going to be using 20 inches. Some is 18 inches, depends on how tall you are. So that's to get my new measurement. I measure the hip measurement divided by 2. I remove 2 inches out of it. You can remove 1.5 inches, depends on how tight you want your down to be. Yes, I removed 2 inches for this person because she wanted to bring out the shape out. So guys, we are watching this. So I actually chalked up all the mark together, then give it a cut just the way you are seeing it right now. And if you watched it now, you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you don't want to join the family, you don't want to join, I should come and drag you. So make sure you join the family, subscribe and turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. So right now we are going to be cutting out the front part. So for the front part, I'm going to remove the 1.5 inches zip part just the way I did. Don't do that mistake if you are beginning just to go and cut the front like that. No, you have to remove the zip part, then cut out. You just use the normal measurements to cut out the front. That is how we're gonna do it. And if there are a lot of video on my page, you follow my Instagram page, follow my Facebook page, follow all of my page is there now. So for the front, I cut out 1 inches out to sit well on our waist. So right now, if you have not followed my TikTok page, make sure you follow it. So for this tutorial, we are going to be right now we are going to be cutting out the upper part, and I'm going to be cutting the back first. For the upper part, she's 15 inches and I added 1 inches to it, that is 16 inches. For the down part, I added 2 inches to our measurement for the allowance and all of that. So for this one, I added 1 inches, but I later cut it out because the dress is so drawing. So after that, I put the 1.5 inches that I put in the front. Then I measured a shoulder measurement divided by 2. For her, it is 8 inches, 16 inches divided by 2, that's 8 inches. So after that, for this one, she wanted to look like a off shoulder and open her boobs a little bit. So you see the way I'm going to cut. It's normal neckline measurements, it's 3 by 3, but this I'm going to be using 5 by. The front is 9 inches and the back is 10 inches. No, the front is 8 inches and the back is 10 inches. So for the front, I'm going to be using 5 by 10 inches by 8 inches. For the back, 5 by 10 inches. So I did the slope 1 inches downward and joined the 5 inches I measured. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say right here. I hope you're understanding it. As you can see, I did the slope to meet the 5 inches that I'm going to be using for the this thing. As I told you guys, this dress is joined, so I didn't use pin. If you cannot do just the way I did, be sure you use pin to hold yours. So for the armhole, you are going to go down by 7 inches. You can go down by 8 inches if you want, but for me, I'm going to be going down by 7 inches because this piece is kind of a little small. So after that, I divide my armhole by 2 to get my midpoints, and I go in by ½ inch to get a nice armhole cuff. Yes, to get a nice armhole cuff. Then I'm going to divide my hip. As you can see, the way I didn't use pin to hold it, so it was stressing me out because the dress was joined. So I divided by bust divided by 4 and add 1 inches. Like I said before, don't add 1 inches to yours. Honestly, I later cut it. So after that, I added 1 inches and I curved the armhole to meet the shoulder measurement. Then I measure the waist measurement. I measure the waist measurement divided by 4. And if you're watching the now, you have not subscribed, what did I do? Make sure you subscribe and join the family. Divide your waist by 4 and add 1 inches and join it together with your hip, with your bust measurement. With your bust measurement, and give it, and we are going to cut it right now. I don't even know what's wrong with me these days. You don't want me to talk. God, I beg go, because I don't know why I'm making mistake these days. So you just have to cut it out right now. Yep. So make sure you subscribe, and any question you can comment down below if you have any questions. So right now we are cutting out the front part. As you know, we remove the zip part. So like I told you guys, I use 5 by 8 inches for my front. Yes, 5 by 8 inches, and it's a V-neck line. So just see what I'm actually doing right now, and you cut it. So this is the front because she wants it to be big and just kind of off shoulder. So for this one, we use 5 by 9 inches. Yes, we use 5 by 9 inches, and I cut it out. So that is what I did for this. You can use any like neckline measurement. So for your zip to sit well in your back, you need to go in by ½ inches from your zipper part and join it, and from your down part you go in. This one is not really compulsory, but I love it, 1 inches upward, just the way you are seeing the way I did it. So for the ½ inch I remove from this zipper part, I'm going to remove it from the upper part, from the down part. I remove, so I notch where the 1.5 inch, so I will know. So I remove 1 inch, ½ inches, so I have to remove it from the down part so it will sit so well, and I notch the zipper. This is the sleeve. I didn't show the video of this, how I cut the sleeve. So I'm cutting out this the what is this, you call this thing? So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using facing, and that is what I'm actually cutting. You can use bias, you can use anything you want just to make it. Then I put paper stain and gum it. So I'm going to sew the neck together just the way you see my hand, and top stitch it down, then sew the side and put that to it. I'm doing the same thing to the front and the back. So the next thing that I did is I'm done joining the facing and the fabric together. Just look at how neat and beautiful this turned out to. For the facing and the dart, everything is giving already, as you can see. Then I put that in the front part, I put that in the back part, just to make it look beautiful. As you can see, I'm showing you guys how everything is. This is the back. Look at the joining, everything was so neat. I love the way I did it, but this dress was heavy and thick. Oh my god. So the next thing right now, we are going to join in the back, the down part and the front together, like the down part and the front together. So I notch the midpoint, then I'll sew it side, do the same thing to the back part too. Yes, I'm going to join this front and back part and put the zip. Sorry guys, I'm going to join the down part and the upper part together for the back too, and put the zip part. So And thank you guys so much for the love, for getting to 1k. Oh my god, you guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. Let's do it and get to 5k, 10k, 100k, because we are going there. I love you guys so much. I love the love. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Love you guys. So right now I'm done joining the zip. As you can see, it's giving already. This zip is giving. I don't know. So we are going to join the shoulder now. This is the front, and look at how the everything is so neat and clean. So the next thing now is joining the shoulder. Yes, we are going to join the shoulder just the way you usually used to join our shoulder, and use our back to turn it in, so the sewing will be inside. You see? Yes, like I told you guys, this dress is big. So my god, it was kind of stressful, but I did it. So I have to turn it, and you sew it. You do the same thing. Then I'm going to sew the sides too with the 1 inch. Later on, I used like 1.5 inches to hold it when the woman came. So I sewed it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Then I fixed the sleeve. As you can see, I put the elastic in the sleeve. It was making sense. It was giving. So right now we are going to do the slit down. So from the person, from my shoulder to, she wants her sleeve to be 30 inch from my shoulder to where 30 inches reach. Then I measured 4 inches from that 30 inches downward. Then I cut it out, and I'm going to be using, I first of all wanted to use facing to do it. Then I cut half inch, like, because I want it to be a little bit open, not just slit like that. So I wanted to use facing, but later on I used bias. Yes, as you can see, the bias was giving me what I wanted, and I loved it. Thank you so much for this. Is the outcome. It's giving. I mean, it's not giving, it's giving, right?